We've heard it for some time. The paradigms, that is, the rules on which the Western economic and social system is based, are gone. The reason for the long crisis Western countries are going through. The actual meaning is still far from clear. In this video, we'll collect some keys and elements to understand the basis of these statements about the lack of paradigms, and also to envisage some new roads for the future. To introduce this trend, we'll start with a person probably unknown to many, Carlo Cipolla. Cipolla is a worldwide famous historian of economics who's held lectures in Italy and the USA. Gifted with a sophisticated sense of irony, Cipolla is, amongst other things, the author of the Basic Laws of Human Stupidity. Carlo Cipolla says that everyone agrees that the current state of human affairs is a deplorable one and things cannot continue like this in the future. There are many images and elements that basically support this assumption. There are two main currents in stupidity, an environmental one and a social one. These images portray the decadence of this world and have their own aesthetics, albeit a strong, trashy or kitsch one. These images fuel a rich production of histories and ethical questions. Garbage Island is maybe the most disturbing one. This island has become rather well known. It's formed over the last 30 years and is quickly becoming an archipelago. Some say it's reached the size of Spain, and there's also a small group of garbage recycling experts starting to colonize it. It's estimated that about 4 million tons of garbage are on the island north of the Hawaii. The Garbage Island and other expressions of man's abuse on the environment seem to be explained by the, perhaps unwitting, behavior of some groups of people. We might ask ourselves which legacy and works of art will archaeologists in the future find buried under a few meters of soil. Has humanity really decided, in apparent unison, to start behaving in what we would call stupid ways? Today it seems there's light at the end of the tunnel. People have acknowledged the stupidity that lies in always choosing the easier road, while forgetting that there can be no future without an idea, a perception of the future. Paolo Sorrentino's film The Great Beauty portrays what we might call the cultural substrate of Garbage Island. The film portrays decadent aspects of Roman life. It's a deliberately exaggerated bestiary, a show of horrors made of high-class ladies, politicians, high-class criminals, decadent aristocrats, real or pretend intellectuals and artists, held together by volatile relationships, making up the face of the new Babel and the cultural avatar of Garbage Island. Let's now get back to Carlo Cipolla, who, employing a critical eye and scientific method, formulated the 3 basic laws that offer a serious key to classification of prevalent human attitudes and types. 1. Always and inevitably everyone underestimates the number of stupid individuals in circulation. 2. The probability that a stupid person is independent of any other characteristic, age, schooling, social class, and so on. 3. A stupid person is a person who causes losses to another or to a group, while himself deriving no gain, and even possibly incurring losses. In particular, this last law seems to adapt perfectly to the behavior paths in the system we all know, that is, to the Western population as a whole. This concludes our journey and trends for the years to come. As we've seen, we're lucky to be living in an age rich with events and changes taking place at a hectic speed. We've improved our understanding of reality and also have an amazing and growing amount of technological tools. Both factors provide us with access to the knowledge we need to develop our grand projects, more than in any other era of the past. With this thought, I hope to meet you in our next research to focus on other emerging sensitivities and cultural currents. Thank you for watching, and may you have a good future.
Grazie e buon futuro.